guys are ready to party. Brooklyn's down. What's up, Brooklyn? What happened? And who picked the Lakers to win that game? Cino. Because I know how Adam Silver Slipper think. He don't like them niggas. Silver Slipper said, F them. Oh my God. They were underdogs by 12. I said to everybody in the world, I said, that's a trap game. That's a trap game. That's a trap game. Oh my gosh. It was so brutal. It was so brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, it was so brutal. I can't even lie to you. That's how bad it was. It was so brutal. The game was going in a position where the refs, oh my God. I knew because this is a national televised game. So they wanted to give the impression that the Lakers are a great team. They're still a good team. They helped the Lakers out so much with calls. They let the Lakers get away with a lot of holding. A lot of things that shouldn't have happened. Kyrie Irving was getting a little pissed off. And when he left the game, him and Schroeder got into it. It was over. They had nobody to run the point. And when they had nobody who could control the floor of the offense, they were done. They were completely done. That's how important Kyrie Irving is to the team. You have no Kyrie and no James Harden. You have no one that can control the point. You're done. And you saw how valuable a point guard is to that team. They had no answer. Drummond was going to get off because they have no big man to really contend with Drummond. But his points would have been null and void because they would have won the game had Kyrie stayed. But the refs was making sure that on national television, Brooklyn wasn't going to win that game. And if they were, it would be like by 1 or 2, it wouldn't be by more than 12. No. They weren't going to embarrass the Lakers on national TV. Because the general public is going to watch this game. And the general public is going to see this on ABC on a Saturday night and go, well, the Lakers are trash. They can't say that. So they got to say, oh, look, the Lakers are good. They won. They ain't going to even remember James. They ain't going to remember LeBron James didn't even play. See how that works? They ain't going to remember that. Now, what broke the game open is it was a 4-point lead when Kyrie Irving got into it with Schroeder. That's not a good trade-off. Schroeder for Kyrie, they both out of the game. Schroeder won. He did his job. He can go. The Lakers can survive without Dennis Schroeder. The Nets can't survive without Kyrie Irving. They don't have James Harden. They have nobody to run the point. Kevin Durant ain't finna run the point. Kevin Durant is around. I mean, he looked like he was all right, but still, he was trying to get some minutes in. And then my man from Houston that came over there, McLemore, man, he just started jacking up threes in the third quarter, but the game was out of hand by then. The game was out of hand. They had nobody to run the point. They have no backup point at all. And that should be a concern. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. 11 likes. That's just that's super silly. Hit the like button. Get them likes up so we can continue. I know it's late and you guys probably didn't even know. Y'all just watching and listening. You know, hit that like button. You want to donate to the page, the name is Carceno on the Cash App. Y'all know that. Carceno. Now you know. William, I did get your Cash App. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you saying he's just supporting the page. I appreciate that, brother. Yes, the DMX thing is up now on the Patreon. People are like glued to it. And I appreciate that. Yeah, but before Kyrie got ejected, the Lakers were getting a lot of whistle breaks. They were getting a lot of calls. The Clippers, I mean, the Nets couldn't get a call to say they wanted to make an example to show everybody, like, don't worry, the Lakers are still our team. Don't start giving up on the Lakers because LeBron's gone. He's going to come back. So right now, the Lakers are like 500 since LeBron's been hurt. So that means to tell me, how they really don't need LeBron and AD then, right? They can beat the Brooklyn by 20 without LeBron then. I'm so pissed off. I could have had $7 in my pocket had the Detroit Pistons not screwed me up. I'm never betting on the Pistons again. F them. I'm through with the Pistons. I should have cashed out. I saw it. They gave me the opportunity. They like, you won all these games, you know. Better hit this button right now. Money's dropping. I'm like, I should take the money because the Pistons about to blow. I should take this money. They offered me like $1,200. I should just take it. I should just took it. But I risked it. I said, nah, screw it up. Pistons can come back. If the Pistons come back, I should have just took the money. They weren't coming back. I should have took the money. I had won 5 games. I needed one more game. 1-5. One game was the Pistons. On both sheets, I would have won $7 grand. $7 grand. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know what Cena won last night. Y'all don't even want to know. Y'all don't even want to know what Cena did this week off the NBA. I'm serious. Y'all, NBA and baseball and hockey and all that stuff, you don't even want to know what Cena did this week. I swear to God you don't. Let's just say Cena did what he did in like basically almost in a month in 1 week. Let's just say that. In 1 week, Cena did what he normally do in a month. Now, let's assess the game. Let's get to that. You know, we 10 minutes in now. We should start assessing the game. How did the Lakers beat the Brooklyn Nets? And why did Carceno bet on the Lakers? Because I knew it was a national televised game. There was no way Adam Silver... See, when you think like the crooks, then you understand how you can make money off that. See, I used to get mad when I go to the tables. I remember I used to go to the tables. I was at this cheap gambling table in Mississippi called the Gold Strike. I was at the Gold Strike Hotel. They flew us out for free because I did so well gambling down there. They was like, you get a free flight and come out to our place that we got in Mississippi. Took my boy T with me. Like, come on, T, let's go. It's free plane flight. We ain't had to pay for nothing. Hotel, nothing. We ain't pay for a dime. So we out here and we at the Gold Strike. And as soon as we get to the Gold Strike, I go down there and play on the tables, and it's just crazy the way they got it set up. I'm hearing the machine go, kroom, kroom. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then it comes double zeros. And I'll get mad. Because I'll lose. I'll have everything set to go, and then as soon as it go, kroom, kroom, it land on double zero. I got so mad I went upstairs to my room. And I said, whoa, what am I doing? That's stupid. If I know every time it go kroom, kroom, it's going to hit double zero, then I should put my chips all on double zero. Quick. And I had to run back downstairs. Dude was gone. The dude who was on the table was gone. And I was waiting on that thing to hit kroom, kroom, so I can go ahead and put my chips on double zero. Because you got to bet with the fix. So if I know the Lakers was going to win that game the way they did, I'm betting with the fix. But I was so sure that the Detroit Pistons would definitely go over, and they would definitely not lose by more than 11 points. I'm like, no, if the Pistons lose, they ain't going to be by more than 11. We got this. Come on, Detroit. Detroit pissed me off tonight. But that's neither here nor there. Hit the like button, good people, because when we go in, we should have way more than 34 likes. Come on now, we tripping. They're tripping. Let's get to this. Now, when the game first started, the tempo and the pace was matched very evenly. I saw Kyrie out there playing. Kevin didn't start because they know they can only play Kevin Durant a certain amount of minutes, so they wanted to try to preserve his minutes for down the stretch. And it kind of let the Lakers get into a rhythm. And once the Lakers got into a rhythm, there was no way they could really stop them. I was always worried about the defense. Blake played tremendous defense today, though. Blake Griffin was playing a tremendous defense, but they had no answer because Aldridge can't stop Drummond. You know, that's the thing. Drummond might be the best player that they have in that position when they play Brooklyn. They have no big man. Nobody who can keep Drummond out of the paint. So this is the game that Drummond can shine in. He can get his 19 and 10s. Because they have no big man, really. Drummond, Aldridge don't know how to be big. He don't know how to body Drummond and how to keep him out the lane. That's not his game. And this is where I think they went wrong at. Because they did not get what they needed. My lock pick tomorrow for a game, I would say the Miami Heat. Bet the Miami Heat. Miami Heat's going to win. They're the underdogs tomorrow. I think by a point. Bet the Miami Heat. They will cover that game. They're going to win. So they playing Portland. They're going to win. They're going to beat Portland. I guarantee you that. So that's my lock pick of the week. I never understood that. I never understood why they had certain players in a position that they did. It really baffled me. But Joe Harris, to me, I felt didn't get enough shots. I would have ran a lot of plays for Joe Harris early to get him in a rhythm of shooting, because you were going to need Joe Harris tonight. And I felt like they left Joe Harris on an island. And they should have had a lot of plays designed to him. And this is what I mean, people, about there's one basketball. All this talent you have on the court, a lot of guys are going to feel like, hey, I could perform. Why am I not getting the ball in these situations? Because Blake Griffin took some shots today that I felt should have went towards Joe Harris. That normally on any other given day, it would have went to Joe Harris. You see what I'm saying? It would have went to Joe Harris. But because of nonsense, we had to go through that. Hold on. All right, bro. See you, bro. Yeah. It's my boy, Roof. Zeno's back. Yeah, but here's the thing. Joe Harris needs more attempts. He needs more shots. In a game like this, a lot of open opportunities was open for Joe Harris, and they did not utilize him properly. They kind of kept him around like he was a weapon, like he's Kyle Korver or something. Like, when we need a three, we'll go to Joe Harris. It's like, no, Joe Harris is open. He can shoot. He's a scorer. Let him get the ball. He needs touches. Because down the stretch, if you try to go to Joe Harris and he ain't been touching the ball, you're just really shooting yourself in the foot. So all of these guys got to learn how to play with each other. And they got to learn, like, look, you got to trust Joe Harris. You got to trust this guy. You got to trust this guy. The Lakers did a great job of switching the offense. Instead of Dennis Schroeder running the point, THT was running the point. THT was able to take the basketball and make it his beat. He was running the point, distributing the ball, and no one could stop him. And when I mean no one could stop him, I mean no one ever took him out of his rhythm. You see what I'm saying? He stayed in a groove all night, so he was able to get a ball to Dennis Schroeder, everyone else, so it threw everything off. Because they never scouted this guy, THT. So when he came in with his energy and his aggressiveness to get to the basket, the guy who was checking him couldn't check him. So that was either a good call by Fogel or whoever drew that up. That was a very good decision by the Lakers. It threw a monkey wrench into the whole thing Brooklyn was doing, and Brooklyn was not prepared for this game. And that falls on Steve Nash. You're the coach, it's on you. Why weren't your guys prepared? Hit the like button. I mean, McLemore just started hitting threes, but they were like in rhythm. Nobody was there to challenge. They weren't there to really challenge him or really try to draw him out of the spot because they realized that the game was over. They kind of was in submit mode. Come on, we gotta get those likes up, man. This is ridiculous. What's going on here? Fat. But did it win, though? That's right. Get them likes up. Yes, that DMX, what happened to DMX is all on the Patreon right now. And a lot of people are watching that right now, so they ain't came over here yet. I understand it. They kind of too close. I did this because I don't even want them to think that I was copying off somebody or what somebody else said. Cino was out getting it in, making money, baby. Money. And today I spent a lot of money. And I didn't win the money back. And I could have won at the Detroit Pistons. I'm not betting on them no more. That's it. I'm done. I'm through. I won't touch a Piston game no more. I'm done. Pistons would have won. Not just win. They didn't even have to win. All they had to do was not lose by more than 11 points. I'm through with them bastards. They have blown. They were the only game I lost on 2 sheets. One sheet was for $2,000. The other one was for $5,000 plus. $7,000 plus gone down the drain because of the dumbass Detroit Pistons. I'm so through with them. Right now I would slap the don't piss out of somebody from the Detroit Pistons. He'd be like, I'll play on the Pistons. Slap! You owe me money. $7 grand. Run it. Oh man, that's how I be, man. I'm mad as hell. I'm still mad as hell about that. I won, but I won every day this week. I will tell you no lie. Carcino has won every day this week. I have made more money in 1 week than I make in a whole month. In 1 week. That's real talk. I told you, tomorrow Miami is my lock pick. That's my main lock of the night. Bet Miami. They got Miami as a 1 point underdog right now. You better get 1 point before it be Miami favored. Now tomorrow, Kawhi Leonard isn't playing for the Clippers. They playing Detroit, but I'm so pissed off with Detroit, I'm not even touching that game. I'm not doing over-unders. I'm not touching the Clippers versus the Pistons. I said, F that game. I ain't losing because of that game. I ain't dealing with the Pistons. Kawhi's not playing tomorrow, though. So that should help y'all out. If y'all want to do it, they got Pistons 10.5 point favorites, to lose by more than 10.5 against the Clippers. But like I said, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to go down that road, you go down that road. Me, I ain't got time to go down that road. Could have won $7 damn grand tonight, and I got F in the whole damn thing. I got foobarred. The back way to my house. Okay. All right. Ain't this familiar with the place, but let's see. I can figure it out. I could backdoor my way to my house. Let's get it. Yeah, I gotta learn this sooner or later. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm liking this, right? I think this back door take me right straight to my house. Like I can see my house. Yep. Back door take me right to the house. Look at that. Found my house through the back door just using the force. I didn't know where the hell I was going. But I knew I could feel my house. I could feel where I'm spending all this damn money. LeBron ain't ready yet. LeBron gonna be out for another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks. He'll be ready in 2 weeks to come back. But then he got to get his conditioning up and everything else. But his ankle ain't gonna be ready to go for 2 weeks. I can guarantee you that. They're gonna keep the Lakers about 500 until that happens. That I can guarantee. Cino's home. Hold on, I gotta put my code in. And we are armed. I mean, anybody try to get in here, they gonna lose an ear. You don't want me drunk shooting. Oh, the $1 Million Kitchen. Ooh, wee. That's $1 million mess too. See, those are personal lights that I had installed. Thanks, Otis B. Now, see, these are not the lights in the kitchen. Those are not the lights. Those are the private lights that happen. See, I'm still putting the glasses and stuff up. But see, this is the lights I got individually for the glasses. So these are not even the lights. See, what I'm trying to tell you. See? See? Yeah. That's just for the glass case. Ba-bam! And for the lower case, the brick. Told you, boy, I got state-of-the-art stuff. I don't play around. I was like, I want that in there. Let me show you what the lights look like. Now, see, that's the lights. Look at that. Ooh. Art Deco, baby. Art Deco. See, no ain't playing around. Cino got a lot of work to do, though. Cino got a lot of work to do. I'm the real estate agent. Nah, I put white gold. See, white gold looks better up there. Everybody want to get diamonds and all that. I ain't got diamonds money. White gold look just as good. Look at that. White gold. Shoot, white gold expensive. I don't know what y'all talking about. So my furniture that y'all saw today, I got the furniture that's coming in here. Y'all saw how much I spent on the furniture, so you know it ain't cheap. It's gonna be in here sometime next week. I just talked to him yesterday. So that's what's what. We done cleared a couple of boxes. We can get these out of the way. That's that. You know, everybody here made all this possible. You guys made it all possible. So, credit to yourselves for helping Cino acquire such a nice place so I could sit here and tell y'all the truth about LeBron and the Lakers. Oh, I hear you unpacking too. Yeah, I got my microwave right here in the cabinet shelves. Built in. State-of-the-art refrigerator. state-of-the-art venting system. This is something chefs use. The turbo vac for the take all the stuff up fan. So I hope you like the upgrade. From the old place to the new place. I hope y'all appreciate the upgrade. Hope y'all appreciate what Decito is doing for you. Tell Academics to show his kitchen. Tell Academics to match my kitchen. Let's go. Wake him up. Tell Act to show his kitchen. I be Act, what's up? Show me your kitchen. If your kitchen better than my kitchen, I don't think his kitchen better than my kitchen. I guarantee you right now. Do you got the goat fireplace with the real rock stone? This real. This ain't no artificial. This is real stone. Damn. That's real rock. It's real stone, bruh. It's real stone. Where you at, Act? Don't show me no rental car in no garage. Show me the fireplaces. I want to see the crib. We can go crib for crib, boy. Let's go crib for crib. Let's go, Act. You the man with the $2 million crib. Huh? You got a sink? You got a sink like, you got a bathroom like this, Act? You got a sink like that with no handle? You ain't got no handle? Look at that. No water, right? Watch this. You ain't got that, Act? Come on, Act. Where you at, boy? Show that crib. Y'all go wake your homeboy up and tell him to show that crib. Tell him, where's your Art Deco stuff? Like Sino. How Sino outdoing you? Sino get 3,000 views. How he outdoing you with 3,000 views? You got 300,000 views. You got a big crib. Come on, Act. How Sino doing that with 3,000 views? Sino, you only get 3,000 views. Then how I got all this? If 3,000 views can get you this, then everybody in the free world will have it. Let's go, Act. My furniture ain't even here, and I'm saying let's go crib for crib. My furniture ain't even arrived. Wait till I get my furniture. My furniture ain't here yet. When that furniture come through that door, you really lost. Because then the stereo system getting hooked up. I got a bar right here. I ain't even fixed the bar up yet. Then when we get to this basement, baby, that's when we gonna turn up. Bam. Woo. I got all this to play with, baby. We finna fix this boy up. Woo. Oh yeah, you remember this couch? You know what we got here? We got power joint seats in there. I can charge my phone. Got my drinks. All power couches. Down here in the basement. Ah. Woo. So when they tell you Sino broke, Sino ain't got no money, Sino do this and that, just laugh at them in their face. Kid only 3,000 views. How he got money? Tell them stop counting Sino's pockets. Tell him I'm employed by the people. The people want to hear Sino, and they make sure Sino's straight. I'm the people's champion. Something that Ack ain't. I don't use bots. All the people I got are real. I don't need to buy traffic to make people believe I'm something I'm not. I got 194,000 subs, and they have sabotaged about 100,000 plus subs. Straight like that. They just straight sabotaged them. I don't have to waste my time on a car that's not worth what the money he's paid for. People like, oh, you see that car? His car ain't worth that much. Those cars are useless. The cars I buy, Mercedes, I could trade that in and probably get more for it than I did when I bought it years ago. See, it's about knowing innate value. You have to know what innate value is. Nobody asks what year your Mercedes is. They's like, man, you got a Mercedes. That's all that matters. You see, when you got a Mercedes, that's all that matters. They don't have to ask you that. He got a kind of car that young people like. Young people get those cars, and that's cool. Act great. Enjoy your riches. Take care of your mother. She deserves it. Much blessings to you when it comes to that part of it. Because your mother did a lot for you to bring you over here to this country. More blessings to you and your mother and your family, and you taking care of them as you're supposed to, your brothers and all of them. That is cool. Everything else you did, I don't agree with any of the practices that you do. I don't agree with any of it. You have no morals. I don't deal with people that don't have morals. I'm a man of character. I'm a man of heart. I'm a man with morals and principle, code, honor. That's me. That's why you can never be this. No matter how hard you buy, you can pay and buy anything you want. You can't be me. It won't. It will never happen. You can never be this. You can never be authentic. Right. I'm never gonna bring 1,000 thoughts down here just so I'm never gonna bring 1,000 thoughts down here just so I can try to make you think like, oh wow, look at that. He got a bunch of thoughts. I don't need to do that. To try to what? Pretend to be cool. I am cool. Just know there will be a ton of thoughts down here. If you on my Patreon, you already see how we roll at my boy's crib in the basement. So everybody know that. You know, Cena. That's what I'm saying. You guys have seen my life. That's the thing about me. You've seen my life. I've taken you everywhere. I have no shame, no nothing. I move around, I travel, and I actually go places. Y'all talking about a dude that stay in the basement. He stay in the basement and make videos on Twitch. He's shown you nothing. I've shown you Vegas. I have shown you Florida. I have shown you California. I have shown you every place in the world. I have taken you with me. You know more about me than the damn chick I'm dating. Bow, if his Twitch was so lit, why are you here? Answer that question, Bow. Why are you on every video I make if he's so lit? Because you know he ain't. But that's a nice try, though. I went down there for the Super Bowl. What happened? Cino ran the 40-yard dash. Cino did everything. Went in there and showed y'all all the Super Bowl rings, all 54. Who did that? Cino. That's who. Mahomes didn't choke. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Lose to him. Lose to this, baby. See, that's why I got this shirt. Number 7. TB12, baby. Tom Brady. Number 7, baby. All 7 Super Bowls right there. And I'm going to have to get another one because it's going to be TB8. Learn about it. Now, we will recap for those Laker fans who got here late. Hit the like button for those who got here late. If you want to hear about the Laker game, hit the like button so we can know that you're here and that's what you want to hear about. We will recap it for you. I'm here to appease those who are fans of the page. We appreciate it. So if you want to hear about the Laker game, hit the like button right away. And we can get back to recapping it for you. Because you guys got here a little late. It's not your fault. You guys had lives. You know, guys are doing things. So, want to hear about the Laker game? Here we go. Let me see the Laker. No, we ain't got it. No, people still not hitting the like button. Or it ain't came through yet. We'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait for you and I'll recap it for you. What's up, Sharon? All right. Oh, Bow, you need to stop using that dial-up internet. Refresh your page. The like button has been hit. All right. Now, let's get to it. Since I'm down here in my basement, notifications and the internet, I thought I would lose a lot of reception. Everybody can hear me okay and everything. That's pretty good. That's good to know. Anyway, let's get to it. The Laker game. This is what you missed that we recapped on. Now, when the game started, the referees definitely was helping the Lakers. But more than that, the Brooklyn Nets were outmanned because Kevin Durant, once again, Steve Nash decided not to start Kevin Durant. He's on minute restriction, so he's only going to be able to play like 20 something minutes per game. So they want to try to save him for later down the stretch in case the game gets close. You can have Kevin Durant down the stretch and don't have to take him out when it's hot. So, oh, the picture's distorted. If the picture's distorted, then let me hit this button here. That should do it. Let's give it a minute. Picture should be grand now. Picture should be grand now. So anyway, after this happened, the Lakers were actually spreading the ball and running the floor. Dennis Schroeder uh, was moving the ball and scoring well. He was playing basically a two guard tonight as THT came in the game and started really running the point. And once he came into the point guard position, then that's when things started to change dramatically. He started distributing the ball and became more of a threat because he was aggressively going to the basket. So you got him giving the ball to Schroeder and I don't think Brooklyn game planned for him. THT came in and threw the whole flow of the game off. So they were content, but the game didn't get out of hand. It was close. It was about like a 4-point lead for the Lakers, but it was some bad calls made throughout this half. They were letting the Lakers get away with a lot of fouling. Brooklyn should have went to the free throw line a lot more in that first half, and they were frustrated. But you got to get Joe Harris shots. Joe Harris should have shot more shots, and I felt like they were forcing shots instead of giving the ball and moving it around more. And Joe Harris has got to be aggressive to say, "Hey, I need the ball, guys. Don't try to give him the ball like he's not Kyle Korver. Okay, this guy can actually shoot, and he's like a real person that you got to be a threat. Who's a threat on that court. Let him be that guy, but he need touches. So they got to swing that ball. It's got to move. See, this is why the difference with James Harden in the game and when Kyrie's in the game. The ball kind of sticks a little bit with Kai because he likes to play with it and move it around and only pass when he's in a jam. Where James is thinking, who's open? Who can I get open? And I know who will be open if I penetrate to a certain way and a certain defender come up. He knows already who's the guy and where he needs to go with the ball. So James is more thinking of a point guard's mentality. This is how he gets those 10 assists. Now, playing this style actually helped them because they were able to play this style and move in this direction. A lot of things started to fall into their, fall into their laps. In other words, like, for instance, when they played this way, Trez and the Drummond was great tonight. And the reason why Drummond was great tonight, there was no big man to check him. None. Aldridge couldn't do anything. I mean, Aldridge is not a big man. He's not a 5. And this is where Brooklyn's going to have their problems. They don't have a big man. They don't have a guy who can go in there and guard and defend somebody like Drummond. Drummond would eat their lunch. They have nothing for him. Aldridge is not made for that. He doesn't suck. He's actually played a lot better than Drummond is so far. But the thing is that in a game like this, going up against Drummond, they're gonna need help down in the post. Kevin Durant's gonna have to help him out. And when you don't have all your pieces, this hurts you. They're gonna need James Harden back. They're gonna need KD. They're gonna need Kyrie, so that's gonna loosen the floor up, and that's gonna bring a whole new dynamic, even defensively. I picked the Lakers to win, Nigel. I knew when they had the Lakers was underdogs by more than 12 points. I knew to bet the Lakers. I said the Lakers will not lose to Brooklyn by more than 12 on national television, with or without LeBron. They can't let it happen. One, Adam Silver Slipper hates Brooklyn. Two, they can't make it look like the Lakers are just no match. Because if they do that, then there's no game. They know that the casual fan only sees the Lakers versus Brooklyn. So they can't have the Lakers getting beat. They got to have it like they're just, the Lakers are dominant. And when they get LeBron, they're going to be just as dominant. So they have to keep that aura. Like, don't forget about the Lakers out there. Now, yes, Adam Silver hates Brooklyn. He hates what they've done because there's nothing he could do to stop it. There's no rule in place to say that what Brooklyn did broke any rules. They didn't break any rules of the cap or nothing. They were able to get James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and the league had nothing to do with it. And they're pissed because they didn't want this. They didn't want Brooklyn in there. They trying to get Milwaukee in there. They got NBA love their stories. And they got people that they spend to help spin and write up these damn stories. They're like soap operas. So the NBA is one giant soap opera that's being played out on television. NBA are sucker for stories. Mm-hmm. How much is the mansion worth? Seven. If I sold it, 7 figures. With all the upgrades and everything I put in this place, 7 figures easy. So you gotta look at the land. You gotta look at the area. The one of the top 50 magnet schools in the United States of America is around the corner. That's the high school, Stevenson High School. I don't swim, so I don't need a pool. I don't need to be wasting money on pool maintenance. I'm in Illinois. It's cold. It's cold the majority of the time here, even in the summer. So getting a pool don't make no sense. Plus, I'm black. I don't know how to swim, so I ain't trying to get in the water. But if I fall in the water, I ain't gonna drown. That's just my mentality. I don't have a feeling like I'm gonna drown. If they let LeBron three-peat, it would be the worst thing the league ever did. Because first off, that first championship was so generic and pandemic that having LeBron win that meant nothing. If they let LeBron even win this year, they're the stupidest organization in the world because that does nothing for your company. Your company has shown that they are past LeBron. You got to get past LeBron in order to move forward. And Adam Silver Slipper don't know how to do it. David Stern did it with Michael Jordan. So he knows of what to do in these situations. the ratings are way down because of streaming and social media. So it's never gonna you're never gonna get those numbers. Like the best NBA finals are in the early those NBC days and those last days of the CBS. So all the NBC Michael Jordan 98, you still ain't had no finals that beat those 29 million homes. They were doing like Super Bowl numbers. So the Detroit Pistons, the Lakers and Celtics, and the Jordan and all they six championships, those are things that are up there in the ratings. Cino ain't drunk. If Cino was drunk, he wouldn't have made it home. Cino's just tired because Cino's been up like 17 hours of the day. I went looking at furniture for the house. I went and got furniture. I still got to get this artwork done. Dude, we talking thousands and thousands of dollars. If you knew how much that you was there, so you know how much that furniture costs. That furniture is over $10,000 for the living room set. It's over 10 grand. Easy. 3 times more than what the other thing that they had me there. Remember what I said? Look, this is 3 times more than the other thing they had there, but this is what I want. I want the Rocky Mountain. Now, I wish I was dating Juanita. I had to tell Dale Demps, hey man, you gotta move over. I need some Juanita. What's up, Neek? Know the ledge? Masai goes and teach in his country in Africa every summer. Every when the league's over, he goes to Africa and starts teaching class. He has a whole group in Africa that the NBA donates money into because Adam Silver has been apologizing to him ever since that 60 Minutes interview that he's like, I'm so embarrassed by that 60 Minutes interview when he basically blamed Masai Masur over that over the incident with the cop, the security, with the cop when they won the championship, saying we gotta watch and control ourselves without even knowing what happened. And you interviewed him and he told you what happened. You still sided with the cops, and then when the camera came out and he saw the cam footage and saw that the cop instigated everything, and Masai didn't even do anything to instigate it. He only pushed back at the end. And he felt so small that he already went on 60 Minutes and made that type of statement. And he apologized to him like so many times. Keeps apologizing. Like every time you see him, they've talked many times about that. But Pascal came to the camp because Pascal's from the same place, Cameroon. All of those places in Africa. Do you realize they're dominating sports? The UFC is dominated by those Africans, not just blacks, black Africans, not black Americans, black Africans. They're coming into the UFC and they dominating. Almost all of them got championships in every weight class. They don't talk about that. Supposed to be the white man's sport, right? You see what I'm saying? Look at the NBA. Look how he did the Toronto Raptors. He brought in OG ain't nobody, Pascal, and there's a lot more coming. He got a whole camps, and the NBA now are vested into what he's doing because they was like, okay, this guy can find talent. He's training these kids, giving them an opportunity. This one kid, he has to walk and ride a bike and drive through gunfire just to get there. 8 hours. He don't know if he gonna be alive if he can keep making it, but basketball keeps the motivation of him to play basketball. He ride his bike for 8 hours through a bullet gang war, territorial war. He riding his bike through that area just so he can get up there every day. Miles. And he one of the first one there in the morning. And he ride back home when it's all over. Because he loved the game of basketball. It's his escape from all the nonsense that's going on by his house. And Masai is over there. But you know who ain't over there? I don't see NBA cameras. I don't see the NBA touring over there or sending a camera crew to go over there and record to show what Masai is doing and all the work he's doing. I don't see them highlighting that. Let that been Rick Carlisle. Well, you got to realize you didn't play the full Brooklyn Nets tonight, and they got a lot of things they're gonna probably have to work out. Kawhi Leonard's taking a rest day, so everybody's going in their different directions. From Brooklyn to the Clippers, long as they take out the Lakers. When LeBron comes back, he'll take out the whole flow of the game. The team has been 500 since he's been away. So you're really not losing too much of ground. All right. We reached closing time. The bar's closed. Thank you guys for tuning in. We gave you a breakdown of the game twice. And definitely the Dennis Schroeder, Kyrie Irving getting ejected in the third quarter changed the game. Once Kyrie was gone, they could not survive without Kyrie, but they could survive without losing Dennis Schroeder. They can survive without him. But they couldn't survive without Kyrie. Kyrie got to be smarter. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, old man's been up 16, 17 hours. Let's see if you could do it. Carcino's out. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page. And don't forget the DMX, what happened to DMX is on the Patreon right now. Everybody's pretty much watching that right now. So if you want to, if you're a Patreon, go on there. It's already set. It's already up. People watching. VIP only, though. I'm out.